my way to school, I was rear-ended by a drunk driver who was clocked at 120 miles an hour. My car was knocked off an embankment down a steep hill, tied around a tree. They found my torso on the floor of the car, legs wrapped around the steering wheel. Only thing holding me together was a seat belt.
The 23-year-old arrived at the hospital with broken ribs, a broken back, broken shoulders, a dislodged liver, and a severed spinal cord. Doctors told Dwight's family he was dead.
So as my family is grieving, having a fit, a miracle happened in the hospital. Someone that knew me came to the hospital to see me, thinking that they lost a friend. Thought they saw something, called medical staff back in. They found the pulse. A year later, I came out of the hospital after surviving.
A strong man of God with a passion for helping others, the hot coffee native has always lived life to the fullest. He loved football, teaching, and his family. Being paralyzed has not slowed him down in his drive to coach others on life's journey.
My passion has always been numbers, technology, mathematics. So my first passion was teaching. And so I was really excited about getting an opportunity to teach math, because that was my real passion. Even though in high school I was this person that was doing everything, I still was a nerd at heart. So I love numbers, but I also love sports. But I still get an opportunity to coach, but in a different way, because now I consider myself an honorary life coach and helping to give people their lives back. So it was basically an easy transition, because every single day I leave out of my room, I try to look at the date and remember what date, and I tell myself, this is today's date. This date will never happen again. Once it's gone, you can't get it back. So it's up to me to make this day count for something. And that's my motivation every day, to bring joy to the life of somebody else.
A dynamic motivational speaker, Dwight is changing lives as he shares his story through his initiative, Don't Drink, Think Dwight. He wrote a book about his experience. The title of his book, Still Standing, came from words of wisdom given to Dwight and his brother from their father. Boys, you too are like these trees. You will grow tall and strong and be able to withstand anything. No matter what, you'll still be standing when the dust clears.
Still standing is it's my way of life. It's the belief that you can overcome anything, no matter what the challenge may be. I realize that I'm paralyzed, but there are a lot of people that are paralyzed that are not in a wheelchair. You can be paralyzed when you're not going anywhere. Depression can paralyze you. Anger can paralyze you. And a lot of people are walking around paralyzed and not realizing it. So still standing just gives people the hope to take away that paralysis, the hope to defeat adversities. So it's all about defeating adversities and helping people realize their value and their self-worth.
Dwight credits the Mississippi Department of Rehabilitation Services with giving him the tools needed to feel normal again.
I think the world of them. Mississippi Department of Rehabilitation Services, I tell you, when I was in the accident, when I was in the hospital during Hurricane Katrina. After Hurricane Katrina, my hospital at Forest General shut down and they had to evacuate all the patients, and I happened to be one of those patients. So I was sent to Jackson. I hadn't heard anything about MDRS until I arrived in Jackson. Those social workers came down and they told me about these wonderful organizations. So when I went home, my home was already modified for me, because they were doing that stuff while I was still in the hospital. And since then, I became a huge fan of everything that they did. Since then, they've gotten my automobile modified and things like that, and that's like the first step to normalcy when they're able to do those things for people with disabilities, because it's one less thing that they have to worry about. When you're driving down the road, you're feeling normal when you do that type of thing.